Hello and welcome everyone. This is Mohammad Izamam from Saimedha Ecet Coaching Center Koti, Hyderabad. Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad is providing a golden opportunity to all the Ecet 2024 and as well as Ecet 2025 students. ఎవరైతే ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ లో ఉన్నారో, ఎవరైతే థర్డ్ సెమిస్టర్ లో ఇప్పుడు చదువుతున్నారో, Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad is providing the online coaching and as well as offline coaching for it. Ranks గురించి చెప్పాలంటే Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad లో every single time, every single year we have proven that maximum ranks in all the branches EC, EEE, mechanical, civil and computer science లో top 5 branches లో state first rank తో పాటు maximum ranks in top 10 and top 50 లో కూడా maximum ranks are there. In this video lecture series in the YouTube, we are going to be updating every single day for all the branches subject wise and as well as topic wise. Previous Ecet examination questions will be explained by expert faculties. My dear students, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, ఓన్లీ ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కొరకే సపరేట్ కోర్స్ ఉంటుంది, పే చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది బయట మార్కెట్లో. కానీ Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad లో ఫ్రీ ఆఫ్ కాస్ట్ we are providing that series guys in this very YouTube channel. So those who have not subscribed the channel, subscribe now and press the bell icon to be notified for the further more updates. Every day subject wise, topic wise, previous Ecet examination questions with which you can understand the level of teaching, the expertise which is there in the Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad. So my dear students, what are you waiting for? Start watching all the video series in this YouTube channel. At the end of the video, I'll be coming back to give you a surprise for all the Ecet 2024 and Ecet 2025 aspirants. So share this video as much as possible for all the final year students and third semester students. Now let's start the video.
Right guys, isn't it? So the next question here, okay? So the topology, what is asking? The topology with highest reliability, okay? The very important question guys, okay? So the topology with the highest reliability. So this question is basically asked in, okay? So TS 2015 the question is asked is the topology with the highest reliability, okay? So first of all, okay, you will be answering this question if you know very well, okay? If you know it, you'll easily you will be answering, but what is the meaning? You have to understand it now. So the first what you have to know is the meaning of reliability, okay? The topology with the highest reliability, right? So first of all, what is reliability guys? What is reliability? So we will be saying generally before buying anything, we check that whether the product is reliable or not, okay? We will be checking that whether the product is reliable or not, okay? So what is the meaning of reliable then, okay? So see, reliable is nothing but being trustworthy, okay? It should be very well, it should be meaningful that we have trusted it, okay? So or else what we can say is reliable in the sense that works, okay, that works very consistently, okay, that works very consistently, okay. So working consistently without any fail, then we will be saying that the product or anything that is very reliable, okay. So what is the meaning of reliable? Being trustworthy, okay, that's the thing. So it has to, the product which you are buying, it has to what? It has to be very consistent. Consistent in the sense to work continuously without any problems, okay, without any what we say like disturbances, okay, right. So that is the meaning of basically consistent, okay. So what he is asking is the topology which has the highest reliability. That means what he is asking is which topology will be working very consistently without any fail, okay. So here the answer is what you know, however, that is nothing but the mesh topology. What is the answer guys? Mesh topology. Why is the answer mesh topology? See, we have discussed regarding the mesh topology now, isn't it? Have we discussed or not? We have seen regarding the mesh topology. What we have seen regarding the mesh topology basically, right? So what we have seen regarding the mesh topology, so how it looks like? So if you have the nodes in this way, right, if you have the nodes in this way, right, consider these are the nodes, okay. So node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4, node 5. Node 5. So, how is the mesh topology? So, in the mesh topology what we have seen, each and every node is connected to every node. Every node is connected to every node, right? So, in the mesh topology, how many nodes we have? All the nodes are connected to all other nodes, isn't it? Right. So, that means what we have seen. So, 1 is connected to 2, 1 is connected to 3, 1 is connected to 4 and 1 is connected to 5, right. So, now 2 is connected to 1, 2 is connected to 3, 2 is connected to 4, 2 is connected to 5, right. Now, 3 is connected to 1, 3 is connected to 2, 3 is connected to 4, 3 is connected to 5, right. So, now 4 is connected to 1, 4 is connected to 2, 4, 3, 4 to 5, right. So, however, 5 is connected to each and everything. So, 5 to 1, 5 to 2, 5 to 3, 5 to 4, right. So, what is there here? So, each and every node has been connected to every other node. That means what is happening here? So, as there are many links, between each and every node, so what happens? So, the transmission power, what happens? The transmission power becomes very less. Transmission power becomes very less. So, why? Because see, if you are having a node here, right, and if you are having another node here, right. So, if you want to transfer this node to this node, what happens? There is a long distance between each and every node. So, what happens? So required transmission power is what? Required transmission power is more. Okay. So, when you are having a link between two nodes which is of very long distance, see here, very long distance, isn't it? Very long distance. So, what happens? So, the transmission power will be more, right. So, what about here? So, here between each and every node we are having the links. Between each and every node we are having the links. Hence, what happens? The transmission power becomes very less. Okay, right. So, that is the first thing. Okay, that is the first thing, right. Then what we have? Then the second thing, because why it is more reliable is, okay, see, if you want to transmit the power, if you want to transmit any packet or any data in the mesh topology, then it can be transmitted very easily. It can be transmitted very easily. Because why? Because here many links are there. The data can be rotated from anywhere to anywhere in the complete topology, right. So, see, this complete topology is rotated with the links, So, what happens? Data can be transmitted from anywhere to anywhere in the complete topology, right. So, it can rotate, because see, the data completely rotates here. So, you can transmit very easily. Okay. So, what is the data transmission is very easy. Data transmission is very easy in the mesh topology. Okay. Is that clear? Right. So, that is the another thing we have. Okay. So, then tell me guys, if you are having n nodes, if you are having n number of nodes, okay, if you are having n number of nodes, then what is the number of links? What is the number of links? If you are having n number of nodes, then what is the number of links? We have discussed now, very important. That is what? That is n times of n minus 1 by 2. Okay, n times of n minus 1 by 2. Okay, this is the value of number of links. What is this? This is the value of number of links. Okay, if you are having n number of nodes, see how many nodes we have? We have 5 nodes, node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. So, what will be the links? So, 5 times of 5 minus 1 upon 2, which is nothing but 5 times of 4 upon 2, which is nothing but 10, that is 20 upon 2. Okay. So, as we required many number of links, it was a disadvantage, but the transmission power will be less, the data can be rotated from anywhere to anywhere. Okay, transmission power, what we can say, the data can be rotated in the complete network. Okay, so that is why we will be saying the mesh topology is the most reliable topology. Okay, right? So this question is asked in TS 2015, and of course it is a repeated question also. So make sure that it is very, very important. Okay, guys, right? Right. Now we will be going with the next question. Okay, so what is the next question, guys? What is the next question? So what he is asking is mechanism to protect private networks from outside attack. What is asking, guys? He is asking that mechanisms to protect private networks from outside attack is. Okay, so this is a special concept, guys. Remember, this is a special concept. What is the concept here is a concept called, okay, right, so a concept called firewall. So a concept called firewall, right? So what is firewall generally? I will be discussing this in the lectures completely, right? So here, in order to answer the question, you have to understand some basic concept. Okay, however, I will be telling this concept in the lectures very clearly. That could be in the 7th chapter of important protocols. Okay, that could be 7th chapter of important protocols. There I will be discussing this concept very clearly. Okay, note it down. Where is that? This is in the 7th unit. Okay, 7th unit, right? So what is the concept? It is a firewall. It is a firewall. See, why is firewall used? Okay, so why we are using the firewall is we are having a computers, isn't it? We are having the networks around us. We are having computer networks around us, right? So in order to prevent the unnecessary data entering, okay, in order to prevent the unnecessary data entering into our region, okay, this is what? This is nothing but the virus. We can say this is the virus. Okay, so we are having the dangerous viruses. Okay, we are having the dangerous viruses that could be destroying our network. So in order to prevent this virus entering into our network, into our computer network, we are having what? We are having the a security call that is nothing but the protocol. What it is? It is nothing but a security call what? Protocol, right? So how is that? This is a protocol which is nothing but the firewall. Okay, so this firewall, this is called as what? This is called as the firewall. This is called as what? This is called as the firewall. This firewall will not let to enter any virus into our network. Okay, it is a type of wall which is called as a firewall. This firewall will actually not let anything enter into our network. Okay, so how it is not letting means, okay, there is some process what it will be doing. Okay, so what this firewall will be doing is first it will ask first any data if it is entering into the network, any data if it is entering into the our network, then this firewall first it will ask what it is going to ask is it is going to ask the IP address. It is going to ask the IP address. So if the IP address is matching to our network, if the IP address of the data which is entering into the network, that IP address, if it matches with our computer, then it will let it to enter. Okay, or else it will be asking the what we say like address resolution. Okay, it will be asking the address resolution, right? Or else it will be asking the proxy name. Okay, so in this way it has, okay, in this way it will be using some identities like authentication and sign in and password we are having now. So in that way this firewall will ask the data. If the data which is given by this, if it matches with the computer, that is our network, then only this firewall will let it enter into the network. Okay, right. So that is what. Okay, so that is what is that mechanism to protect the private networks from outside attackers. What is this? This is the outside attack, that is the virus. What is asking? That protect the private networks. So digital signature is an it is like what we say, like third party signature. Okay, so it is for proof, not for an like protecting. So firewall is the exact answer. What is the answer? Firewall will be the answer. What is formatting? Formatting, you know, however, that is not the answer. Okay, so in this way we are having two types. Okay, we are having two types, like software, okay, like software and hardware firewalls. Okay, like host bed firewall. In that way we are having, that we will be discussing while we go to the chapter 7. There we are having the important protocols. There I will be discussing this firewall very clearly. Now understood what is firewall? Firewall is nothing but which protects our network from any unnecessary virus or data. It will not let any virus or any not known information into our network. Okay, right. So that is the answer. What is that? It is a firewall. Okay, so this is the question which is asked in AP Ecet 2016. Okay, very important previous Ecet question. Okay, right. So the topology with the highest reliability, what is that, guys? That was asked in TS Ecet 2015. That was our mesh topology. Okay, mesh topology is the exact answer. Here the firewall is the exact answer. Okay, right. So make a note, we'll move with our next question again. Okay.
So my dear students, for Ecet 2024 and Ecet 2025, Saimedha Koti Hyderabad is providing maximum concessions in this very week. Offline students gavachu, online students gavachu, online plus offline students gavachu, morning batches, evening batches, day batches, full day batches, online courses with materials gurinchi Saimedha Koti Hyderabad in this very week, guys. In this very week only we are providing the maximum concessions. A concessions evaithe unnayo, concessions ఏ విధంగా ఉంటది, batches ఏ విధంగా ఉంటాయి, with materials, without material, online coaching, total మీకు ఏ డౌట్ ఉన్నా సరే ఆ కన్సెషన్స్ మాక్సిమం ఏమున్నాయి అంటే మనకు మొబైల్ నంబర్స్ ఇక్కడ స్క్రోలింగ్ లో ఆల్రెడీ ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. సో స్క్రోలింగ్ అవుతున్న మొబైల్ నంబర్స్ కి కాంటాక్ట్ చేయండి అండ్ జాయిన్ ఇన్ ద Saimedha Koti Hyderabad as soon as possible. Don't miss this opportunity of getting the maximum concessions, guys. Thank you very much. In this video series, every single day we are going to be updating subject wise, topic wise, previous Ecet examination questions. I wish you all the best. This is Mohammad Inzamam signing off.